Tonight, as part of our monthly AARP-sponsored segment that highlights issues important to older adults in Arizona, we look at a new ASU initiative designed to reduce ageism by connecting older and younger generations. It's called the Friendship Bench. And here to tell us more is Aaron Guest. He's an assistant professor at ASU's Edson College of Nursing and Health Innovation. Good to have you here. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
All right, the Friendship Bench. What is that, Ax?
Yeah, so this program actually developed in Zimbabwe, and that we were able to bring it here to the States, looking at the opportunities for engagement for our students. And really what it focuses on is the fact that as we're going throughout our day, there's lots of questions that we have. We have challenges building connections now. We know that our students are reporting up to 2/3 are reporting they're isolated. So how do we build connections with one another? And how do we learn to meet people who are different than us and older than us? And most college students never have the opportunity to engage with an older adult. As a gerontologist, that's one of the things I'm trying to change. And we were very lucky that our Chief Wellbeing Officer, Dr. Judy Karshmer, was at a talk with the Friendship Bench program and said, this is something we can do. We have older residents at Mirabella. We know our students need connections. What if we bring them together?
I was going to say, this had Mirabella written all over it.
It does. It's everywhere over it.
Yeah. So basically, the seniors, are they just deployed to benches in certain spots?
What we do is we do some training with them to help them learn a little bit more about ASU, learn a little bit more about what our students need, our resources, and kind of listening, and that they're actually able to take the material and go out to specific locations around campus. So they kind of pop up at different places on the Tempe campus to have people just drop by and have a conversation with them.
I love it, the sign, I'm all ears.
Yes, I'm all ears. We call it the All Ears Friendship Bench campaign because we really want the students to talk to them about anything.
Are there certain folks that really go for this over at Mirabella?
Yes. I would say that we have about 15 volunteers at Mirabella who really love to go out right now. One of them actually has a therapy dog, and the therapy dog, as you can imagine, on a college campus just brings dozens of people together.
So it's basically you're talking to students who feel like talking.
Yeah, you're talking to students who feel like talking. The way we see it is it's almost kind of a mental health check-in 101 opportunity. We know that not every student who needs resources will access those resources on their own. And so it provides an opportunity for the students to build that intergenerational connection, to learn about older individuals, but also to get connected to those resources that perhaps they themselves would not take the next step to go for. But if someone, grandmotherly, grandfatherly says, hey, I think you should go to the Career Center, would actually do it.
And you just touched on it, you touched on it a little bit earlier, but what do they talk about?
It's amazing. At first I was worried about what they were going to talk about, but they talk about relationships. We have individuals who come by every time that certain individuals are out to talk about how their relationship's going, about missing their dog, about their family, their career major. What should they buy someone for their birthday or Valentine's Day?
Yeah, and this, you talk about ageism, and you talk about the kids who need someone to talk to, maybe get a little bit of a grandfatherly advice.
Yeah.
Just getting rid of that loneliness on both sides.
On both sides.
Big factor.
Big factor. We know that loneliness is a major predictor of early mortality. We know that unfortunately since the COVID-19 pandemic, our students are reporting higher rates of loneliness and isolation. And we also know that older adults, over 50%, experience loneliness and isolation. And this provides an opportunity for them really to get together, whether it's someone sitting down for a 30-minute conversation, as the case may be. In fact, I heard that one of our volunteers got a carnation from a regular visitor for Valentine's Day. Or if it's someone just dropping by to say, hey, it's my birthday and I really just want to talk to someone.
And do you try to get people in different spots?
We are. We move people throughout different spots on the Tempe campus. We're really excited that we're expanding to the downtown campus this month, and then we're looking at West Valley and Polytechnic next. We've had a lot of requests for it. And so it's a growing program, it's a new program, and we've really been just shocked by the amount of interest and engagement with it.
You mentioned Zimbabwe, got the idea from Zimbabwe. What's that all about?
Yeah, so they actually, physicians in Zimbabwe was noticing that postnatal care was a challenge. And so they actually developed a grandmotherly program where they trained grandmothers in the community to help new mothers actually learn to take care of their children. And it has since grown to include things like being at the FIFA World Cup. They actually had 24 friendship benches. One of the things that was most interesting, my father just told me that he was in a farmer's store and they had a friendship bench because farmers also face a lot of challenges around depression in isolation. And so what we've done is we've taken this kind of proven model and we're bringing it to the college campus, and we're one of the first groups to really try it. And we're lucky that we had Mirabella here to help. We've now expanded to alumni and parent programs as well.
So ASU is a leader in this.
We are. We're very excited to be leading this initiative, and we're very excited that we've had, it's only been going on about a semester now, and we've had institutions reach out wanting to copy it and learn how to do it.
Yeah, you're a best practice.
Best
all of a
practice
sudden.
now,
Yeah.
and it's wonderful.
Aaron Guest, again, Edson College of Nursing and Health Innovation. The friendship, I got to keep an eye on it.
Yes,
I'm on
keep
campus.
looking up.
Okay,
Look for it.
It sounds fun. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for sharing.